minutes. Do you want to start recording?
It's recording. Let's go.
Started. Perfect.
Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome. My friend Michelle Beckett and I are here tonight to share with you a little bit about why Parklane and this amazing opportunity. My name is Sally Neff, and I live in Frisco, Texas, and I have been with Parklane for almost a year. I came with 8 years of experience in the direct selling space. I love this industry. I think it's amazing. And this company right here is going to be everything that you've been looking for and more. We're going to explain lots of more things. I live in Frisco, Texas. As I told you, I'm originally from Kentucky. So if you pick up on an accent, that's it. I'm a mom of 2 children. My son Clark is 12. My daughter Reese is soon to be 8. And they keep me very busy. My husband travels, well, pre-COVID, he travels every week. And so this business has always just been such an incredible opportunity to fit into my life because I'm here in Texas with no family, and it's helped me meet people, and it's given me an outlet to share my talents. And I am a huge fan of this type of industry, and especially this company. So maybe you've been invited tonight because you love jewelry and you love fashion and you're curious. Maybe you've been invited because, we are in the middle of a pandemic and people are looking for options and ways to earn extra income for their families. Parklane is a solution for that. And I am so grateful that we have this as an answer for women right now. And maybe you were invited because you have been in the direct selling space and you've heard that we have a direct appoint program. It is honestly one of the things that I love the most about this company. It's an incredible, incredible program that we have. We'll talk a little bit about that. Okay, so today we plan to answer 5 major questions. I'm looking at my notes so I don't get confused. First one, why direct sales? Why jewelry? Why Parklane? Why now? And can you do this? All right, I'm gonna pass it over to my gal pal, Michelle, and she's gonna talk about why direct selling.
Okay. Well, first of all, my name is Michelle Beckett, and I was going to do a little bit of introduction as well. I've been in the direct selling space for a little over 15 years. This is my 15th year this year. I haven't been with Parklane that whole entire time. I actually just recently joined. So I want to really come to you tonight by sharing that space of being a brand new Parklane stylist as well, and all the perks that it has. I have 2 children. They're old. I have a 19-year-old son who's a sophomore at Southwestern University, and I have a 16-year-old daughter who's a junior here in the Lovejoy School District. So I live actually in Fairview, Texas, which is about 30 minutes, about 20 or 30 minutes from Sally. So I love that we can meet up as well. So I like being close to Sally. But I want to share with you tonight kind of why direct sales in general. So I first and foremost love the flexibility. So anywhere, anytime in direct selling, you get to choose your schedule. But in addition to that, I joined 15 years ago because I wanted to go to Target without feeling guilty of tapping into our finances at that time. And I know that even sometimes I want like a really fun pair of jeans that cost several $100s. And I don't want necessarily my husband to be upset that I'm spending that money. So I used to make sure that my business could reflect my spending habits. I know that that sounds weird, but that's kind of how I got into this space. But many people join direct selling just for girl time, for time to or a way to add to family finances, because you get to choose how much you want to work and how little you want to work based on what your family needs or what you need that week, month, year, however you want to work it. I know that why I stay is different than why I joined though. So I joined I wrote it down so I didn't forget. So me time, because I had 2 small kids at that time. I joined for additional money in the girl time, but I actually stay in this space because of the income potential, the ability to help other women gain confidence and financial freedom. And finally, I stay for the friendships. I was never a sorority girl, and I find that in this direct selling space is my sorority. These women, I've never found a group of women who cheer each other on, want to have that sisterhood, and actually truly help like Parklane does. It's a family that I don't ever want to give up. It's just a great fun space in that. So I think we're going to go on to you. I'm going to kick it back to you now of why jewelry.
Okay, so yes, why jewelry? So I have to share a little story as Michelle was talking about that. I was a teacher for 10 years and I lived in Kentucky, and my husband took a job that moved us to Orange County, California. And I had always been a teacher. I was going to be a teacher, but I moved all the way across from Kentucky girl to Southern California. And my job was basically to meet, make my family feel comfortable and meet friends. And that lasted all of about 4 weeks because I realized there were things I wanted to do that not necessarily my husband was on board with. And so I fell into the direct selling space, and it was one of those things that I was never looking for it, but I love people. I'd never sold anything in my life. I loved people, and I loved, making other people feel good and just uplifting. And I realized that jewelry was my platform to do that. So when I'm asked, but why jewelry? Because there's so many different opportunities out there in the direct selling space. I have, a strong belief in the fact that jewelry is simple. And if you watch any, like financial guru who talks about where you should spend your money, fashion business, that kind of stuff, they would say that 80% of a woman's fashion budget should be spent on accessories. That includes like bags, scarves, and jewelry. And jewelry is the #1 conversation starter in the world. You can be anywhere, and someone might say, "Oh, I like your earrings." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, these? Thank you so much. They're a bestseller." "Oh, you make jewelry?" "No, I don't make jewelry, but I actually work for a company, Parklane Jewelry. And I'd love to share these with you. Here, let me get your information." You guys, I am serious when I say that, like, it is something that, wherever you are, you can show your jewelry, you can show different ways to wear it. You can take it into someone's home. You can roll it up in your bag and unroll it on a table. You can take it to a school. You can take it to a doctor's office. You can do fundraisers with it. We have an incredible fundraising program, and it's something that makes women feel good. And it fits for everybody. I mean, I can have my daughter who is 8 years old will come in here and wants to put on jewelry. And I can find a 96-year-old woman who wants to put on jewelry. Jewelry makes people, it uplifts their spirits. And what we really noticed during this pandemic, our sales actually skyrocketed. And Michelle will talk about that in a little bit in just a minute. We have incredible programs at Parklane, which makes it very accessible. And the value that we offer for someone who has hard-earned money and how they're going to spend it, we can actually meet them with a great special. And the thing is, what I learned during this pandemic was our product is something that women, it makes them feel good. They like gifting it. They like wearing it. People they see the reflection up to 30 times a day in either the microwave or the mirror or the window or wherever they're walking by. And when you have jewelry on, it's an automatic serotonin booster. It makes you feel better about yourself. And I'm not even looking at my notes. I'm just talking. Yes. Okay. #1 compliment and gift, popular gifts. So you have to remember, when you sell jewelry, it doesn't matter if your friend has a son, if your friend has a daughter. I mean, it's not just like a niche product, like you're only selling something that would be for, a boy mom or girl mom or those kinds of things, if you're in like the mom category. But you can go into an office building and a guy can buy jewelry for his secretary. If you think of all the holidays and the way that then you're there to serve people, to show up with your service and your style, it's just a product that is irresistible. And when you look at the way Parklane has our programs set up, it's affordable luxury and people love it. So jewelry is a great thing. Okay, Michelle.
Okay, well, I'm going to share why Parklane. And this gets me very excited because I'm going to be really honest. Until I joined in June of this year, I hadn't really heard of Parklane. But here's the thing, Parklane has been in the industry for 65 years. It is one of the largest and longest standing direct selling companies out there. The thing I love about this is that we have just gone through or are going through Sally, I'm going to lose my train of thought here, where we're rebranding. We're
rebranding. It's like a rebirth of a generation. So
yes.
Parklane has been here for 65 years. So if you think about it, leadership styles and those types of things, they kind of ebb and flow. And so right now we are basically a ground floor opportunity with a 65-year-old solid cash rich family owned business. Back to you.
Yeah, that part right there, all of that is the most exciting part of being in Parklane, or one of the most exciting parts. So, and I love that it's family owned and operated. So this family legitimately, it runs the whole show. They are the ones at home office. They're the ones during this whole coronavirus that their home office has actually not been open, but the family's in there running it. They're doing all the shipping. They're making sure that we don't skip a beat, which is, you don't find that. You also don't find the fact that you can reach out to any one of them at any time, you know, whether it's an email or whatever, and they respond and they care about their people. I've never seen anyone care so much about their stylists, except for our CEO, and I absolutely adore him. This company was founded by a woman, though. Shirley, his mom, actually founded it. But now Scott, who's a second generation, he and his brothers currently run the day-to-day operations of Parklane. So why Parklane? Well, first of all, it's always on trend. It is one of those things that right now we are really looking into what is on trend and how can we bring fashion forward jewelry into the hands at an affordable cost of everyone. We all want to be on trend, but we may not all always be able to afford it. So with Parklane, you totally can. It's classic. We have classic pieces as well. So we have those pieces that my mom loves the classics. So she loves the pearls. She loves anything that looks, you know, older. I like younger jewelry. She likes the stuff that's a little bit more statement or classic. We also have delicates. I'm a huge delicate fan. I just commented on this Livy. It just style dropped this month, but I love delicate pieces. But here's the thing I've always found recently, or I have found recently, people will say, I'm really not a jewelry person. And here's where I'm like, I kind of beg to differ here, because you probably wear some of the same pieces. You may wear the same pairs of earrings, and this is what the habit I used to get into is wearing the same pieces of jewelry because I didn't know how to wear all the other things. Wearing more jewelry actually scared me. So I liked to stay in my comfort zone. And I used that, I'm not really a jewelry person, as kind of an excuse until I learned how to wear it. And that's the thing with all of our trainings and our style tips. You learn how to wear jewelry. You learn how to actually look better on a day-to-day basis, which is so much fun for you to be able to share that with your friends and your family, because you become the expert on how to wear jewelry. And jewelry's fun. I mean, there's nothing better, and it doesn't take up a lot of space in your house either. So that's another thing that's great. But jewelry is so much fun just to play with on a nightly basis, or, you know, when you're doing your shows. I love just getting the jewelry out and trying different pieces on people, or even sharing it on we do a lot of our shows now online. So just showing different looks online is also fun as well. And as Sally mentioned before, our programs. I'm not going to lie, when I first came here, I was like, man, you all talk about your programs a lot. So, but being here, I can see because the programs work. I never really realized how important programs are. And when we talk about the programs, we talk about the customer special. A lot of you have probably have already shopped with us before that are on here, and you know that amazing customer special. We also have great hostess rewards. So if you've ever been a hostess, you know that our hostess rewards are some of the best in the industry. Very few places you can go and get $400 plus in jewelry just with 10 orders. And it doesn't matter the size of the show. So your hostesses work for those orders much easier than a dollar amount. They can see, I just need 10 orders and that's it. Doesn't matter how much my show is, because they don't honestly care how, what their show sales were. They care what free jewelry they get. And we have the best hostess program. In addition to that, we always have great like sale drops, style drops. I just talked to you about like our style drops. We have $15 to $20 items that we drop monthly, which our customers love. So we always have repeat customers that want to get in on those amazing pieces of jewelry as well. And last but not least are the stylists. We get paid so well. We can earn trips. So we have 2 trips a year. We have I call it like a beach trip and then an international trip. And so we get to travel as a company in 5-star hotels twice a year, and I can't wait to experience that. I just earned a trip to Bermuda in 6 weeks, so it's totally doable. I know, and I just think that you, as a stylist, you earn 30 to 50% of your sales. So that in of itself, you can figure out how much you need to sell in order to make whatever extra you want. But here's the thing, is because our parties and our programs are so easy, people generally spend more on jewelry than they will on anything else. And so our show sales are actually higher than a lot of others in the industry. So we not only make more percentage, but our sales on our shows are actually higher as well. So it is a huge success with Parklane in all ways, forms, and fashion. So, okay, Sally, why now? Why not? But I mean, why should they join now?
Well, I'm trying to unmute myself. Yes, I love everything that Michelle said. When I talk about the programs, she hears me all the time because it's been almost a year that I've been here. And what I saw when I saw that hostess program, it was like a light bulb that went off for me, because I look at that as though if you are with a company that does not have a strong hostess program, you automatically are not set up for success. Mm-hmm. And the hostess program here, hostesses are successful. They're all successful. And that means they want to tell their friends to host. That means they want to be a repeat hostess. One of the things that really hit home with me, I was in a style show one night, and the hostess actually said, without me even saying things, she said, you know what? I am so happy that you guys came tonight, because I've hosted other parties before, but it's always been about me. And it's always been about like the hostess rewards that I get. And what I love about Parklane is when Sally shows you the jewelry and presents you with like the sale, how it's called our everyday customer sale that people build out. She said, this is something that's special for you guys. So it's like the customers get to create their own sale. They're blown away. And then the hostess is super excited because she introduced this opportunity for her friends to shop. So it all just cohesively works together. And it's not that you're up against this wall where, you're banging your head trying to figure out, like, if you just work harder, you're going to be able to book more shows. When ultimately, if you happen to be in direct selling or you've done it before and that happens to be the case, you really do need to look at the fact as far as like the company and if you were set up for success. And that's one of the things that I love about Parklane is that at 65 years, they've been through a lot of stuff. So when we look at the pandemic and you see the programs that they rolled out for stylists and customers and hostesses. I mean, our team sales, mine in particular, pre-pandemic to after pandemic, the team sales doubled. And I mean, the way that people were having success, we have, of course, you can show the jewelry in person, but this particular tribe here, the Treasure Tribe, which you've been invited to, we took the opportunity to really look at these programs, and we created an online system that works. And it's not that it just works one time. I have tried doing online shows in the past, and it was something that it was never successful for me. And what I realized, it wasn't necessarily me. It was the way that the company that I was set up. So there are things here that are very different in the fact that Parklane has pulled out all the pain points. They know what, they think about their customers and their hostesses and their stylists. And that's where they put everything is about that. And when you see it all kind of culminate and work together, it's just it's an incredible model that works. It's just like this, it's basically on a rocket ship right now, and it's just taken off. And if you've been invited, you need to get a seat. So that's why now. And we're moving into what our CEO Scott calls the golden quarter. And I've been in this industry now for 9 years, and I know what holiday season is, but I've never heard anybody call it the golden quarter. And when he said that, I was like, oh my gosh, I love this place so much. It is the golden quarter because people are looking to shop for the holidays. And right now, why Parklane? Because if you look at the opportunity and the space where people are right now, there really isn't. It's changed. People can't just hop in their car and run to the mall or run to a shop, unfortunately. But you have a solution right now, and you have a solution to help people, and you have a solution to, have a Facebook party with your friend who lives in Wisconsin, and you can actually bring them excitement, style that they can shop and create their own sale. And it's just this burst of energy and this burst of light. And if you haven't heard about Parklane where you are, you need to remember that it's coming. And so it's spreading quickly. So you want to do it now. And worst case scenario, you have nothing to lose, because guess what? You'll end up with, cute jewelry. This is not a huge investment. It's $99 until Wednesday. We have a $99 special until Wednesday. So that's, today's Monday, you've got 2 days. Or there's a $229 kit or a $639 kit. But the investment is very minimal. And it's just something, as far as if you are looking to do something, thinking about joining Parklane, especially right now in this quarter, in this season, it's honestly, you need to really thank the person who invited you tonight, because it could be a solution to your family, to your financial health, to your mental health, because it's a really great environment of women. And it's not something as though, it's like everybody's under this cloud and everybody's drinking the Kool-Aid. It's not like that. People are happy, and they're happy because when they go work, you're making 30, and brand new stylist is earning 30%. If you come in through the direct appoint program, which means you have previous experience at another company, you could actually start at comparable to the level where you were. And that's what I love about this. I was a teacher for 10 years. And if I have 10 years of teaching experience, if I go to a new school, that teaching experience should be, looked upon as and respected. And so that's what happens with our direct appoint program. So it's different because people, when they go to work, they feel valued for, what they're earning. Your time in equals results and, cash out at the end. It's something that you want to do more of. And, there's just so many incredible, we have a rich rewards program where you can earn up to, $1,100 every month in free product. This isn't something where you're constantly just spending money. And the company is trying, they want to make you their best customer. It's actually quite the opposite. They empower you. Basically, you do anything and you're like tripping over jewelry. Like it just comes to your house. I have new stylists and they're like, why did I even get that bracelet? And I'm like, because you sold, whatever during that week. And so it's just fun and it's exciting. And it's just it's a great opportunity and it's a great place to be. Okay. I don't know if I even covered anything I was supposed to cover, but I feel like I shared what I needed to share. Okay. So our last question is, let's see. Oh, I do know this. One thing that I have learned, and this is true with our business model, actually does really well in economic hard times, and in Parklane in particular, because they have, like I said, taken all the pain points out, and it's just such a breath of fresh air. Okay, so our last question that we want to answer is, can you do this? Go, Michelle.
Oh, yes. The answer, very loud and clear, is yes, of course you can. I love the fact that I'm on the Treasure Tribe, first and foremost. So please know that, yes, you can do this. This tribe will be there for you every step of the way. Whoever, invited you will also be a huge part of your journey, but you will be well supported. You will be encouraged, and you will be just a part of a huge loving family. So yes, you can do it with some help as well. If you want the help, it is always available for you. What, you want to go next?
Well, I was going to say that yes, and this particular, we're called the Treasure Tribe. We have industry experience from some of the most incredible leaders who have a knowledge base that there is always someone that is like, well, what if we tried this? It is always just like this plentiful place of ideas. It isn't a competitive place. It's a place where, success breeds success. And it's a very special space. And one of the things that our mentor, Tish Mefford, who is the leader of the Treasure Tribe, she has been here for 2 years. And the Treasure Tribe team actually won the award this summer for being the #1 team worldwide. So she built that organization in 2 years. So, I mean, if you're kind of like, I don't know if I can do this, we have so much knowledge. We have so many people that are going to answer questions, all hands on deck. If you're scared, I think that's very natural, because this is something where, when you are doing like something like direct selling, I mean, you're putting yourself out there. You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, I remember that time that my cousin's friend was sitting there and she said something negative about people who, are in direct selling. Here's the thing. You will learn so much about yourself. You will gain so much confidence. You will be, a mentor to others, even if it's your children or your sister, or you can inspire your parents for trying something new. So don't let fear get in the way, because fear, I could talk about that for a really long time, but it's not the thing that you want to let hold you back, because on the other side of fear is actually incredible freedom. And so I would love for any of you guys who are listening, I would love for you to join us. I can't wait to welcome you. I hope you would share that you heard our call. Michelle and I, we tried to really bring it tonight, be real, authentic, just give it to you straight. And worst case scenario, like I said, you'll have some really pretty jewelry to wear. Anything else? Michelle?
Juanita keeps asking about, Juanita, you're welcome to join another, like if you are in another direct selling company, you are actually welcome to join us as well. There is nothing against that in our rules or anything. We don't really have those rules. So that would just be something that you would need to make sure is okay with your direct selling company. But yes, you are able to join multiple companies for sure.
That's another thing that's very different. Parklane, guess what, guys? They welcome you. There isn't something where it's like this, well, we can't let you do that, because we know what we have to offer here. It's coming from confidence in a company and abundance. It's not fear-led, it's faith-led, and it's confidence-driven. So, yes, trainings, we have trainings every single Monday that are done in the Treasure Tribe. If you can't see them on Monday at noon Central Standard Time, then you can watch the recording. You would be there. There's so much information that you are going to be so well taken care of. Tish and her leaders have done an exceptional, outstanding job of these units. As soon as you join the Treasure Tribe, you click on it, it's units, and literally it is like step by step, and it's what works. Okay, I see some more questions. Can you read them, Michelle?
Yes. Juanita, I'm not sure if we have a Color Street girl or not. Do you know if we do, Sally?
I mean, I can't think of anything right in my mind, but I'm pretty certain there are people who sell Color Street and also do Parklane.
I'm pretty sure too.
Yeah, I'm sure of that.
Once you buy your kit, is there a minimum to sell? Oh, we didn't even mention that, the minimums. This is the best part of Parklane. There are no minimums. So no, there are no minimums. We have no monthly quotas. We have nothing like that. So there's no, yes, I just hit that one. Tish or Christy says they do have ladies from Color Street, so it's good. So yes, there's no minimums. There is an annual fee. So the annual fee is $99 a year, but that covers your website. So when you buy your kit, so if you buy the $99 kit right now and you get your $500 in free jewelry, that also covers your website for a complete year. That's incredible right there. So yes, the annual fee is the $99.
I know, Juanita, it is amazing. You just need to come on over.
Any other questions? Because these are good ones. You guys are asking really good questions.
You're asking things I might have to get my manual out on. I've only been here a year.
I missed the commission part.
What is it?
Okay, so what can you make? So you can make between 30 and 50%
off your personal sales.
Yes, off of your, what did you say?
Personal sales.
Yes, off of your personal sales. And as you start bringing on other stylists, you can actually make a percentage off of them as well. But yes, you can make up to 30 to 50% off of your personal sales.
The 3 levels to join. Okay, so the first one is $99, and that picks out $500 in free product. The next one is $229, and I want to say, okay, Christy, I
think it's $2,500.
Is it $2,500? That's what I was going to say. $229 is $2,500, and then the large kit is the presidential kit, and it's $639. And I want to say that's.
Let me, Sally, can I correct real quick?
Yes, please do.
Okay. $229 gets you 1,000 in jewelry.
1,000. Okay.
And then $639 gets you 2,500.
2,500.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Christy.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Okay. Any other questions?
We have several here. Can stylists buy the jewelry at a discount? Yes, but we recommend not, because you can actually, you explain that, Sally.
Okay, so you can shop at a discount, but this is what I highly recommend, is that you just shop your own 2 and 4 sale. Because the thing is, with the 2 and 4 sale, you buy 2 items, least expensive. So I tell everybody, do 2 items, $30 and under. Then you can add up to 4 at 50% off. When you add those 4 at 50% off, that then completes your order. And you will be, if you come in as a fashion stylist, you will earn 30% commission on that order. So that is basically the way that you're shopping the discount. You are shopping a sale, and then you are earning 30%. So however that breaks out, it might be like I had to get the exact percentage off on that. but it is the best way to work ordering jewelry yourself instead of just shopping a discount. You shop a sale and pay yourself.
Well, and plus it goes towards, we didn't get into all the perks, but it does go towards your monthly perks as well. If you order the jewelry yourself on your website, it goes towards your, we earned free jewelry. So it kind of goes towards
Rich
those
Rewards
perks.
Club. There's a Mercedes car program, your trip incentive, any type of incentives that are put out. Sometimes it's like, if you sell $1,000 and the next week you would receive one of these gorgeous impression bracelets that are, $182, something like that. So those types of things. That's why we suggest just shopping your own 2 and 4 sale. Okay, someone asked if you pick out the jewelry in the kit. There is actually there is a list that you pick from. So you could see from your, the gal who invited you, you could look at that list and you could then decide like, okay, are the items that I want available in the kit? And the only reason why Parklane does that is because they want to set up stylists for success. So meaning, let's say this necklace I have on, the Carter necklace, let's say it's low in stock. And our stock completely is replenished. It's incredible, actually, if we've even been through this pandemic. But the thing is, what I have noticed is they don't want to have a new stylist who receives an item where it could be at a risk of, on the low inventory. So then next week she launches her business and, oh, well, these things aren't in stock right now. However, if you love these pieces that, aren't in the kit, you host your own show when you start your business, and then you use your Hostess Rewards to redeem those pieces, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there was another question about groups. I saw it just flash across the screen, but I didn't get to read it.
There's one at the bottom, but I feel like that's a new stylist.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a new stylist.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
You're right.
Can I
Okay,
help
right.
you with your question?
Welcome. Okay. I don't know which launch party. Is your launch party tomorrow?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But what I'm wondering is that there's so many, like the Tribe and True and all the, I just don't know which ones to get on because I'm getting kind of.
Well, you want to
overwhelmed.
stick with the Treasure Tribe.
Yes.
Yeah, the Treasure Tribe. Right.
Treasure Tribe.
Just
all
that.
the other groups could be, the person who invited you could have like a smaller group. And so I would just highly recommend reach out to the gal who
Yeah,
has
Christy.
you.
Okay.
Christy Goodman. Oh,
Yeah,
she's got you. Christy. What is
Yeah.
your name?
Marsha Martinez.
Okay, Christy is she's gonna hook you up, Marsha. Don't you worry.
I know. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay.
You're doing too many groups. Dang.
Anything we should know at tax time when doing taxes as a stylist?
It's a business. So, anything that your business touches, it's a write-off. Anything that I do for my business, I keep record of it and I use that on my taxes. So, your business.
I would say, Colette, I would reach out to your CPA or someone local to you so they know your state laws and everything like that when you file for your taxes. But it is just like a small business. So, but to get the best advice or to get the best tips, I would reach out to someone like that, or even a family friend who does maybe some sort of financial issue. My husband's a finance guy, so he does that for me. But yes, I would reach out to somebody locally so they know how to set you best up in your state.
Right. That is not anything that I would let hold you back, because that's an easy, sometimes people could get, concerned about that, but that's, you have to earn, of course you earn income, Nothing is taken out of our pay. So you have to prepare for that. But yes, everyone has to pay taxes, unfortunately. Just kidding. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. Well, we are so excited that you joined us tonight, and I hope to see so many of you welcomed on the tribe.
Yes.
Okay.
How do you sign up, Colette?
Oh.
Reach back out to whoever invited you and let them know that you would like to sign up, and they can go through all of the ins and outs with you to make sure that you sign up and get set up for success.
Yes, you will sign up on her website. It's an easy little process. It'll take you all of about 3 minutes.
Yes. All right, ladies.
Guys.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Bye. Oh, she's signing up. Oh, you will love it. Sign up now. Okay. Anyway, sign up. Bye.
Bye.